Hi, I'm Nick Ward with Ward Laboratories, and the other day we got a phone call from a customer that had an issue with some yellow spots in the corners of his field, specifically the dry land corners of his pivot. So in the course of talking with him, we kind of went over some ideas and concepts on how to plant sample and soil sample as a way to diagnose this issue here on his field. So right now we're going to step through kind of what we're going to do when we go to the field and then follow up with results.
Okay, so here we are at the field, and the first thing we need to do is generally look at the landscape here, see if we see any large maybe topography differences or management changes as we look across. We can definitely see the pattern of the yellow appearing very prominently in what would be the dry land corner areas that the center pivot is missing. So right away we've targeted a potential management change or at least some sort of past history difference. We'd also want to go ahead and take a look and get some notes on population. With electrical seed monitoring, we can change populations on the go, so we want to make sure that there's possibly a starter fertilizer difference as well. So we want to double check on those kind of two things. Also see what kind of dry fertilizer applications would have been made in the winter or prior to planting. After doing that, we want to go ahead and go grab our samples. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, this is V5, V6 corn. We're going to want to sample the whole plant. So we're going to go randomly in both the affected area, the corners, and then the non-affected area within the circle pivot radius. And we're going to randomly collect about 15 to 20 plants. Another thing to do today, just to back up what we're doing with the plant samples, we're going to go ahead and grab a soil sample as well. So randomly taking those 15 to 20 cores from within and then between the rows at random, once again across our affected areas and our non-affected areas. One thing that we like to do at Ward Laboratories in helping producers learn about these kind of situations is we do what we call comparison pricing. So our standard routine plant analysis is $25, but in the case where you have a comparison sample, so we have our bad sample that we want to detect the problem in, our comparison is our good sample, and the good sample will be charged $12.50. Now, turnaround time for the plant analysis is going to be generally one business day, or potentially the next business day morning. So 1 to 2 days on turnaround time. So next week, we're going to go ahead and review the results in our video and point out what we've learned and give some ideas on how we can address this management in the future.